Jack Doherty is somebody that's been on YouTube for quite some time now, but only now is he being punched in the face. Wow, what an intro. How's it going, fellas? Welcome back to another video here on the channel. Today we're going to be talking about a long overdue topic that I should have been talking about probably quite a while ago here on the channel, that being Jack Doherty. Now, I'm sure most of us have probably seen something regarding Jack Doherty at some point if we've ever spent more than 5 minutes on the internet. Just in case there's anybody out there that doesn't know who Jack Doherty is, a quick synopsis of who this guy really is. He's basically an 18-year-old kid, is a massively successful streamer, and the way he's found his success is by basically going around public and harassing people, trying to get a rise out of people, trying to get people to physically assault him, and then the content kind of comes in when his security guards try and stop that from happening. Essentially, just like Neon, this guy is an absolute clown, a literal clown. It's actually funny, I was gonna make a video on Neon the other day, and I mentioned Jack Doherty in that video. These two kind of seem to overlap with one another with just how gay they are. Oh, and also Jack Doherty has an OnlyFans page where he posts explicit content. Also, his girlfriend has an OnlyFans page where she posts explicit content. Believe it or not, Neon's girlfriend also has an OnlyFans page where she posts explicit content. I just don't understand the perspective of a man, young man, albeit whatever, it doesn't even matter in this case. I don't understand the perspective of a man or a young man that's willing to give a chance to a woman that does OnlyFans or is promiscuous in that sense. I don't understand how it's at all appealing to be with somebody who literally has pictures of their asshole on the internet for all to see if they want to pay the $35 a month. I don't understand why you would be with somebody who clearly values themselves so little. It's literally where the term low value comes from. People determine their own value, and when you have a woman that's willingly posting pictures of herself nude online for all the people in the world to see, it just goes to show how little value that woman actually holds. Some people might find that controversial, but at the end of the day, if she had value in any other area of life, she probably wouldn't be spreading her asshole online for tons of horny men to see. I guess you could make the argument that it's like a lifestyle choice, and that's probably true for some women. But based on the amount of female adult movie stars that we have nowadays, OnlyFans models included in that, I'd say for a larger majority of them, they're just taking the opportunity because it's there and because they don't have any other value to provide in the marketplace. Anyways, fellas, we could talk about e-whores all day and night if we really wanted to, but that's not what this video is about. My only point in bringing all that up is that these are the popular streamers and influencers that our younger generation is watching and idolizing nowadays. Y'all remember when we were like 13 or 14 years old and looking up to Logan Paul and Jake Paul and doing their vlogs and stuff like that, and we look back on that now and we're like, oh my god, we were idiots. We literally like lived vicariously through these people. Some of you might not relate to that. Others grew up on YouTube and they totally understand where I'm coming from, but regardless, that's where our younger generation is at right now. Your 12, 13, 14-year-old cousins and brothers and stuff like that, they're watching Neon and Jack Doherty and they're being like, wow, I want to live these guys' lives. And that's fucking scary considering these dudes are literally voluntarily cucking themselves out.
Say sorry, G7 president.
Help me, security, what the
Say sorry.
Dude, you're a fucking cuck. It just goes to show where our society is at as far as the young men go. Weak young men, man. Anyways, why are we here today specifically to talk about Jack Doherty? Why am I here recording a video on Christmas Day about Jack Doherty? I'm actually asking myself that question more than I am for the video. And anyway, today we're here to talk about a collection of different controversies that Jack Doherty has been involved in and been the center of over the past couple of weeks. And to wrap it all up, we're gonna go over a nice spicy controversy where he actually got physically assaulted finally. Man, am I a bad person for saying it like that? I think we can all kind of have that same reaction at this point and not even feel bad, right? If you don't, you will by the end of this video. Anyways, let's go ahead and take a look at this first clip.
We got out of there, motherfuckers. Let's go.
Watch your language. There's kids around here.
I didn't say any curse words. What'd I say?
Just watch your language.
What'd I say?
You got a stupid shirt on over there.
Yeah. Your kids can't read, though. Your kids can't read, can they?
I'm seeing your kids watch.
Get
away from me.
You started talking to me, buddy.
Get away.
You get away from me. Watch your kids. Go walk away. McKinley, back up.
What the fuck's your problem?
So as you can see in that clip, that dad was just asking with his kids around at the beach, asking him to kind of watch his mouth, watch his profanities. And regardless of whether he actually said a curse word or not, I think it's still fair for the dad in this position to be like, hey man, watch your tongue around my child or you're going to get your fucking head taken off. Now, the only thing stopping Jack Doherty in all of these viral videos that you'll see going around the internet about him, the only thing stopping him from actually getting his head taken off in these videos is his security guards that, funnily enough, a lot of them seemingly have a track record of criminal history. I'm sure we all saw the clip a couple months back where some dude that was dressed in like 80s gay jogger attire was punched the fuck out by one of Jack Doherty's security guards.
I hear you, bro. Wait, critic. Hey, are you mad at me? Wait, now you want to talk. Talk shit about me then. Wait, I don't
it's not about that.
shit.
Just because I'm at a party and I don't want to talk to you, you say that I'm just an OnlyFans whore.
That's not what it was.
That's literally what it was.
Okay, wait.
I literally got sent a clip in the middle of a party.
Oh, really?
I just like, just because I'm at a party.
Tell me your clippers.
No, say, I'm at a party. I don't want to be on stream.
I'm just saying, walk.
Stop. I'm just saying, y'all say you
just
stop.
stop.
Tell him stop. Oh, fuck. Oh, no, yo, stop.
No, with you. Are you fucking
Hey, what's up? Hey, one by one, what's up, nigga?
fucking security guard are you?
As you can see, just pure unbridled, unprovoked rage from somebody who's supposed to literally just be there just in case things get out of hand. Like, security as a service is supposed to be protecting from danger, not protecting the danger. When you're going out and you're provoking people and you're not just pranking them, you're not just stopping afterwards and saying, oh, it was just a prank, bro. Like, you're actually trying to get a rise out of these people. I really feel like security should be illegal for somebody like that to hire. I feel like if you're gonna self-report on yourself that this is how you're using security services, you should be fucking locked up for that alone. Then again, it makes sense that there's no laws in place for something like this because we've never really had some little retard running around farming internet clout by taking advantage of security services, therefore putting the public at risk. Like, that clip in particular is literally a prime example of people getting caught in the crossfire of Jack Doherty's irresponsibility. Just a brief context of that clip for those of you that don't know, Jack Doherty had basically called Karina Koppa an OnlyFans because she didn't want to talk to him at a party, and a few days later, these guys and Karina Koppa were at a party that Jack Doherty had attended and wanted to talk to him, and they weren't being rude, they weren't looking like they were going to be aggressive, they just wanted to talk to him because he's going around running his mouth about people he doesn't even know and saying horrible things about them. Well, because Jack Doherty has unhinged lunatic security guards, it obviously escalated into a lot more than just talking. Like I said before, people getting caught in the crossfire of Jack Doherty's irresponsibility. If he'd kept his mouth shut in the first place, that wouldn't have happened. If he wasn't going around trying to antagonize people for clout, it wouldn't have happened. And if Jack Doherty wasn't hiring his bodyguards off of Kijiji, then this wouldn't have happened either. I think that security guard that punched the dude in the face in that clip as well had another instance with another celebrity where he also was a horrible security guard, which is why he was in such a horrible position as a security guard. Crazy story, man. Literally. You literally cannot make this shit up. I think my biggest problem with Jack Doherty is he's like the modern day representation of somebody that grew up in wealth or in a kingdom or something like that, and because of that is a completely delusional snob when it comes to anybody that's not part of like the 1%. Like in that clip from the beach that we just looked at a couple minutes ago, that gives us some major Joffrey vibes from Game of Thrones. Young spoiled little prince sitting in his ivory tower antagonizing people, and then when they respond, he gets the castle guard after them. That's literally what we're looking at here, dude. I swear to God, this kid has himself actually convinced that, yeah, what he's doing is wrong, but because he has the money to hire security and go out and harass and torment people and be protected from the repercussions of that, that it's okay to do. To live at his very echelon means that he gets to live differently than other people, and that's something that I honestly think that this guy has himself convinced of. I don't even think you need a psychologist to sit down and watch this guy's content to determine that he has a major superiority complex. I don't think that the surprise and the shock and the, oh my God, these people are actually responding with violence to me, I don't think that's actually showing up for the camera. I honestly just think this kid has no idea what the repercussions of his actions look like, and he is gonna find out soon. As a matter of fact, bringing us to the end of that little rant of mine, he actually did find out very recently. That's the main juice of this video. Jack Doherty actually ended up getting clipped in the face the other day, and his security guard wasn't able to block it. Let's roll that clip now.
Y'all gotta shake hands.
Yeah, I mean, that's fine. We're cool.
Whoa.
Pussy.
Ladies and gentlemen, I think we can say with that clip that we've officially been brought to the end of an era. I think I can attest for all of us, the first time we got a real good smack, one that we didn't expect coming, one that we thought we were gonna be protected from, one that we thought was impossible from taking place. And that shit rocked us to our very core. Bro, we didn't lip anybody off like that ever again. At that point, we learn the true meaning of there is a time and a place. Choose your battles. Don't die on that hill. Don't bite off more than you can chew. All these and many more classic life lessons. Jokes aside, my point is sometimes young men need to get knocked the fuck out to learn their lesson and learn their place in the pecking order, which inherently exists in the world that we live in. Sometimes an 18-year-old dude isn't going to be able to say to a 35-year-old bodybuilder that he looks like an effeminate steroid user without getting punched in the fucking face. That's just an example, but there's probably a lot more that we can think of that Jack Doherty is actually responsible for and actually fucking did, and is lucky to have not gotten his head taken off for. This dude and his buddy Neon and any other streamer that might fall under this umbrella are absolute degenerates and literal menaces to society. The way that they use their security services as a defense mechanism to their aggressor behavior actually puts the public at risk. I think from any perspective you look at it from, it puts the public at risk. I'll always draw back to the situation with Jack Doherty's security guard where he punched that guy out. That situation, I really don't think it would have gotten physical if it wasn't for Jack Doherty consistently going out of his way to antagonize people for the clout that it will give him, and his irresponsibility in hiring security guards, and in his use of those security services. Anyways, man, that is going to about wrap up the video. Let me know what you guys think of Jack Doherty down in the comments below. Obviously, this guy's a complete degenerate, but I'm interested in hearing what you guys think. Consider leaving a like on the video and a subscribe on the channel if you did enjoy at any point. And with all that out of the way, I'm out of here. Peace.